You not see them until where it comes to the issue of election. That's why I told you we are not going to accept any interference from any government. And one of the basic reasons that is bringing us this interference is by we allowing the state FA secretaries to be posted by the sport council or the sport ministry.
It's also very rampant. Very rampant.
After this election, we are going to make it mandatory for all the state FAs to employ their secretaries, independent secretaries. We are not going to accept any secretary that is posted by any state government, by the sport ministry to administer the affairs of any state FA. So what we are saying, we want to put this right. And then, as I have earlier said, we are making it very clear that we are not going to accept any government interference. There is a state that I had today, somebody, one director of sport called football stakeholders meeting. For the past 4 years, he don't know that there are stakeholders in their state, that he called them for election. It is just time for election that he's calling football stakeholders meeting in order to create confusion. We are not going to accept that. As long as the process of the election are followed as according to the rules guiding the election, nobody will interfere in that activity, and we are not going to accept it. And we'll make sure that things are done right. We are going to send monitors to each of the states that election will be conducted.
To say that things are done in line with the statutes.
In line with the statutes. Because as I'm talking to you now, almost all the states are ready for the election, and they have fixed their date for the election. They have sent all their necessary documents, their guidelines, their timetable, everything. Electoral committee, appeal committee, and everything. So as I'm talking to you now, we are ready. By Monday, by the grace of God, the states will start conducting their election. And as we have agreed, it will take between the 15th and the 28th of February. By the grace of God, I will be back here maybe by 1st of March
to tell us that
to give you the outcome of what happened to
the different states. But when you come back, there's a question I'm going to ask you. Let me ask you ahead so that you prepare for an answer when I come back. How will these state FAs be autonomous? Since their state governments are not going to be giving them money, how are they going to be able to generate money on their own? I know a lot of states, like Lagos, like Ogun State, like Delta, like Imo, generate, Osun, I think, or Oyo, they generate funds on their own. But what about other states?
Well, I'm sure you have been following.
You can answer the question when you come back.
Yes, no.
The question is for when you come back.
Okay. When you come back,
when I come back, I'll give you that answer.
When you come back after the election. Yes. But let's come to you. People are asking you questions, Demola, as we get ready to wrap up this segment and the show as well. It says, how much did they agree as Keshi's monthly take-home? That's for you. And it says, what will happen? Will the NFF appoint Keshi staff for him?
Everything is captured in the
contract.
Yeah, there are people in the crew that Keshi himself will appoint. The people who have his assistant, the goalkeeper, trainer, those. But the other members of the crew that are administrative, that is the responsibility of the Football Federation. Yeah, about how much is going to take. Well, this is a contract, and it's not for public consumption. So, and it's still being discussed between both parties. And I would not want to come here and start, to be talking about figures.
Okay, let's look at some other questions. This one says, is it possible for the NFF to set age limit for the new Super Eagles so that we can keep them at least 10 years? Is it that's the prerogative of the coach to call up anybody?
Yes, it's the prerogative of the coach, yes. And yeah, although we're looking at a situation where you can have much younger players, playing for the team, but then you can at the same time have 30-year-old, 32-year-olds that are exceptional. So if you are trying to place a bar, it's counterproductive. But generally, the body language these days, not only in Nigeria, is for younger players, to be given the opportunity to express themselves. We're talking about stamina here. We're talking about, agility. We're talking about mobility. We're talking about, the ability to learn, and imbibe quickly and run the opposition down.
Let's talk about the girls. Just a couple of minutes ago, Sisi Omorogbe was here. She's been keeping her eyes on the Falcons. And she's been keeping her eyes.
She wants to. Every time.
As she ought to. Yeah. And it looks like nothing has been happening around the girls.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that's a good question. There's this belief that the NFF does not care
about the women.
About the women as much as it does about the men. But it's not correct. We have no reason, to look down on the women. This is a team that has brought honors to Nigeria several times, glory here and there. 8 out of 10 African Women Championship titles, been to all the 6 FIFA Women World Cup finals and going to the 7th. So we have a program for them. There's this tournament in Cyprus where about 8 of the teams, going to the FIFA Women's World Cup in Canada are also going to be playing. But somehow, if they're coming back from that tournament, they're probably going to miss the All-Africa Games qualifier against Mali in Bamako.
Which is a key program for the National Sports Commission.
So now the team is coming into camp. They have the All-Africa Games qualifiers fixture to look forward to. And after that, we have already contacted CAF for our Olympic qualifier against Mali also, to be brought 2 weeks back so that the team can leave for Canada as early as the 28th of May. Okay. And in Canada, we already spoken with New Zealand and Canada, for friendlies towards the end of May, so that the team will be very much ready. We want the team to do very well, at the Women's World Cup in Canada.
But before we go, let me come to you, Ibrahim Guzo. This new NFF is just a few months in office. You are the chairman of chairmen. That's a very key position. Monitoring state FAs and ensuring that things are done, not just the election now, but the administration of the game itself, grassroots development, which is very key to whatever success we're going to be having at the center.
Well, you see, that's why I said you throw a question to me that you said it's a question that I will answer when I come back.
Well, yes, autonomy of the state FAs.
Well, we are doing much as far as seeing that we engage the state FAs in the grassroots development of football. And if you are following the new board very well, you see that the president is making all efforts to ensure that we get sponsors for the development of the game at the grassroots level. Very soon, you will see that there is going to be a lot of innovation as far as competitions are concerned, and the under-13 competition will be separated to all the state of the federation before it comes to the zonal level. Then we go to the national level. And then when we got that sponsorship, it is going to help us a lot in engaging all the states and doing what they are supposed to do as far as developing the game at the grassroots level is concerned. So if you are following what we are doing in the board, you know that we have a very robust plan for developing the game from the grassroots. And then to the level of ensuring that those things take effect, we are going to do it very soon, especially immediately after this election. Because whatever we are going to do, the key is let us have the structure. Then we start talking of what we are going to do there. But I'm telling you, when I come back by March, I will tell you what we are planning and what the program we are putting ahead to see that at least we develop that game from the grassroots. As you can see, what we are doing, what you are asking the director of media, we are trying to see that the game, not even winning glories, we should set off this culture of the putting the game into right perspectives. That's why you see we try to graduate our under-17 from the under-17 level to under-20. That is how they continue moving. So that by the time that they get to the level of playing at the national team, everybody in Nigeria will know that these boys can do it.
Building the sustainable culture and of course, not only the grassroots. The scientific approach is looking at from the grassroots to the trade top. Look at the training programs, that this administration has been engaged in. Referees have gone to the UK, 2 batches. The first
coaches
10,
will be going at
the
the end
second
of
20. Coaches, 18 coaches will be going at the end of this month. Just today, the NFF president got the support of NDDC, for more coaches, more referees, to be trained. The focus, the objective of the federation is to be able to get like 50 match readers, be able to get like 50 very good referees. Refereeing is very key, in our football. And when you get these match readers, they'll be able to help all the national teams, and the referees will ensure that we have a league to be proud of.
I must say thank you to you for coming on Sports Tonight. Ibrahim Guzo, chairman of Chairmen, Nigerian Football Federation, and also chairman of the State FA Elections Monitoring Committee. Thank you for coming on Sports Tonight.
Thank you very much.
As you travel around the states, we pray for Johnny Mercies for you.
Maybe I'll travel around with you.
We will also do our own monitoring of the State FA elections as well.
Thank you
to ensure that things are also done properly as well. So we must say thank you to you.
I'd like to really, commend the great job that the entire crew of Sports Tonight has been doing. It's wonderful.
Channel Sports in its entirety.
In its entirety.
Sports this morning, Sports
Honestly,
Tonight.
they've been doing wonderfully.
Thank you very much.
You guys are doing very great.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, that's our show. We can't update you with the results of the EPL now because our time is up. But we'll be back tomorrow with another exciting package. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.